Now, in this example, we will look at how EDA works in an enterprise scale and how it works with Ansible automation platform, which is the automation platform used by most of the enterprises. So in this one, you will be looking at, so this is the Ansible automation platform UI, a typical dashboard with access, resources, templates, configuration. But the most important thing we have to look at is in enterprise scale, for automation platform to work with EDA controller, you need the EDA controller to connect to automation platform. And for that, we create a personal access token for EDA and with right privileges so that EDA controller can take actions on the automation platform. Now, this is the EDA controller UI, pretty similar to automation platform, where we create a controller token. So this is because we want to connect from EDA to the controller. So we create a controller token on the EDA side. That's the same token we had created earlier. Now in EDA controller, there are three key things: project, decision environments, and rulebook activation. So the project, so let's talk about the decision environments first. So the decision environment is basically the container-based image running your rulebooks. So this is the image which will run your rulebooks. We can create the custom decision environments with our own image name. Based on whichever source plugins we want, we can create our own custom image and create a decision environment. The second is the project. This is similar to the Ansible automation platform project, where we connect it to the source code repository where our playbooks are created. But in this case, we are creating a connection to a URL where we have created our rule books. So the status similar to the AAP is running. It will reconcile those rule books into the EDA controller. As the status is completed, we will have access to those files. Now let's look at what files we have defined. So similar to the previous examples, we are defining rule books. So in this case, the source is alert manager. We are looking at Prometheus alerts for SC Linux disablement. If any event is created, it will create a baseline. Again, the action is to run a playbook, a job template in Ansible automation platform. This is the alert file for Prometheus. So we are generating SC Linux status. If this SC Linux current mode is 0, that means it has been disabled, and it should fire an alert. And EDA should listen to that alert and make it enforced again. So we have created projects, we have created decision environments. Now the last thing is we have to activate the rule book. It is similar to running the rule books on the CLI, but in the EDA controller, you can keep it running by activating that rule book. So we are selecting the project, we are selecting that rulebook alert manager.yaml where we had decided the source of it, and we decide the decision environment, which is an image we are using. By default, we are having a default decision environment. So we have activated the rulebook. It is more like this is a continuously running job. Now we have everything ready to set up. Let's look at simulating the events now. So we have simulated SC Linux to be disabled on this rel node. So right now you will see it is permissive. Now it should ideally fire an alert in Prometheus because we have alert manager rules configured, alert.rules file configured to create that alert. So you will see this alert is now in the pending status. It has detected it, but it is waiting for 10 seconds to ascertain and not give a false positive. So it has now identified that yes, this is a real alert, and it is firing now. So at this point in time, our EDA should be able to listen to that alert, and the rule book activation should be able to detect that. So this is now coming in audit, and you will see it has based on the rule book activation of alert manager in the default decision environment based on that project where we got that rule book. So this rule book was the example where we had configured alert manager, and this is the rule. So if that alert comes in based on the condition of SC Linux disabled, it will run some job template in automation platform. Now let's look at it in automation platform. So as you will see, it is running a template automatically based on alert which was there in Prometheus, and it has enabled SC Linux back again. Let's look at the status on the machine. So yes, the SC Linux has been enabled again by the template in Ansible Automation Platform. So this is an example of how EDA works in enterprise scale with Automation Platform.